On August 4th, the Hong Kong-listed tire manufacturing company Prince Chongshan announced that its factory in Thailand had received a temporary shutdown notice for violating waste disposal regulations and for having an incomplete production line inspection. However, Thai media reported a stern statement from the Industrial Estate Authority of Thailand, which said that the factory was permanently shut down due to systemic violations. The company's explanation and the official report were significantly different. In April this year, Thailand's Ministry of Industry announced a comprehensive investigation into a Chinese tire manufacturing company operating in Thailand. It was revealed that the company imported raw materials from China, and most of the workers on the production line were also from China. During the investigation, officials uncovered several alarming issues. Not only did the company import rubber sheets for tire production through regular channels, but it also illegally imported a large number of substandard used tires. Once these old tires arrived in Thailand, employees at the factory carelessly handled them, removing the original brand logos and labels. These tires were then openly sold in Thailand's domestic tire market. Such actions severely jeopardized consumer driving safety. If these poor quality tires were used, they would pose a great risk to the lives and safety of drivers and passengers. Even more shockingly, some of these old tires were labeled as made in Thailand. They were minimally processed and then sold cheaply to other countries. This not only damages the international reputation of Thai products, but also harms Thailand's national image. It was found that these altered tires were actually old, discarded products from China. When investigators conducted a surprise inspection of the company's warehouse, they discovered a disturbing situation. Refurbished old tires were mixed with newly produced tires, and the site was in complete disarray. Additionally, some tires were labeled for export only, hinting that these tires might have even more serious quality or safety issues. On June 9th, the Thai Minister of Industry held a press conference, reporting the discovery of a warehouse hidden in a rubber plantation in Rayong province. The warehouse was found to be illegally refurbishing scrap tires, which posed a serious threat to public transportation safety. When the law enforcement team raided the warehouse, workers scattered, creating chaos. Over 70,000 tires were seized in the warehouse, with an estimated value of 223 million Thai baht, around $7 million US. These tires appeared to be in good condition, but had been processed, with their brand and manufacturing dates intentionally erased. It was suspected that these tires were either being prepared to enter the market or to be exported for profit. Law enforcement arrested 14 workers at the warehouse, most of whom were Myanmar nationals, with some being Chinese. They had been handed over to the relevant authorities for further action. The investigation has linked the illegal warehouse to several well-known tire companies. According to the investigation, the warehouse was owned by a Thai national and rented out to Chinese operators. The Chinese owner and the Thai warehouse owner fled before the raid, but have now been captured. As President Trump initiated the tariff war, the Thai government has significantly increased its crackdown on Chinese businessmen involved in laundering origins. Recently, a series of cases involving Chinese nationals have drawn the attention of the local public. In late July, the Thai Ministry of Industry launched a joint operation. During this action, at least 4 companies, warehouses, and dozens of affiliated online stores were investigated, with over 1 million unlicensed electronic and electrical products seized. According to Thai enforcement officers, all the products lacked standard certificates, and the vast majority came from China. Some netizens pointed out that these warehouses mainly exported products to the United States after laundering their origins, with a small portion actually being sold locally in Thailand. These warehouses had previously maintained a tacit relationship with local military and police, paying protection fees. However, due to incidents like the KK Scam Center and the collapse of a Bangkok building this year, the government's attitude has changed drastically, rendering former connections ineffective, and many businesses have been raided. Thailand's Deputy Director General of Trade recently said that they were aware of the upcoming wave of trade diversion from China, and the situation will only become more severe. In the ongoing U.S.-China trade war, Thailand's factories, warehouses, and ports have become like a besieged front line. Thai officials are carefully examining receipts and verifying business registration documents of exporters selling wire, steering wheels, and hard drives to American buyers. Sometimes they conduct random inspections at factories to check if products labeled as made in Thailand are actually produced locally. They also perform X-ray scans on containers at ports and warehouses to ensure the goods inside match the declarations. Officials say that Thailand's trade regulatory agencies have never worked this hard before. One of Thailand's 4 trade representatives, Werapong Proptha, explained, Southeast Asia is a battleground, perhaps the most intense battleground. He said this emphasizes the need for compliance and the creation of a brand new traceability system. Southeast Asian countries are known to be the largest transshipment channels for Chinese goods. According to Chinese customs data, exports from China to the United States significantly dropped in the first half of this year, but exports to Southeast Asia saw a substantial increase. This indicates that Chinese goods are still being transported through these regions. According to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, in some cases, Chinese companies reroute their products through other countries, sometimes shipping them directly to the U.S. without even leaving the port. President Trump's proposed reciprocal tariffs, introduced in April, are reshaping the global trade system. He has also called on countries to close tariff loopholes, especially to prevent Chinese goods from being rerouted through other countries and entering the U.S. On July 31st, the U.S. lowered its proposed tariffs on several countries and regions, including Thailand, to 19%, while maintaining a 55% tariff on China. It also announced a new 40% tariff on goods found to be transshipped to evade applicable tariffs. Bloomberg reported that the Deputy General Secretary of the Thai Prime Minister's office revealed that around one-third of Thailand's exports to the U.S. fall into categories that could be transshipped. These include car tires, electronics, and toys produced in Chinese-owned factories in Thailand. He stated that regulating these activities was something Thailand needed to address sooner or later, and the agreement with the U.S. is a wake-up call, pushing Thailand to accelerate reforms to the system. An analysis from the Thai Commercial Bank found that the influx of Chinese goods has also depleted certain local industries in Thailand. The chairman of the Thai National Shippers Council complained that Chinese transshipment companies have been exploiting Thailand since the start of Trump's first trade war. He believes that this transshipment business allows Chinese companies to benefit from Thailand's foreign investment incentives, but it contributes little to the Thai economy and hurts Thai exporters. As the U.S.-China tariff war continues, the work of checking and closing loopholes naturally falls to trade officials worldwide. The head of Thailand's Foreign Trade Anti-Tax Evasion Division manages about 15 employees who review hundreds of export permit applications daily. Since the U.S. announced reciprocal tariffs on April 2nd, the team has worked countless nights and weekends in overtime. He pointed to the dark circles under his eyes. "You can see it on my face. I haven't been getting enough sleep." Thailand is a close ally of the U.S., with 1/5 of its exports going to America. Thai authorities have stated that they have strengthened customs checks and required exporters to provide more information. At the request of U.S. authorities, Thailand has compiled a list of Chinese transshipment products that require strict scrutiny, including rubber hoses, iron pipes, and certain automotive parts. The director of the Thai Origin Certificate Office stated that at the beginning of 2025, the list included 49 products, and since April this year, several dozen more product categories are being considered for inclusion. Her office is currently the only authorized agency to issue certificates confirming that products are made in Thailand. Thailand has revoked the authorization for private organizations or associations to issue such certifications. Under current Thai government regulations, products with at least 40% local content can be recognized as made in Thailand. Officials expect the U.S. may set a higher threshold for local production. If a company claims that its parts are produced locally in Thailand, officials will check whether a factory has permission to produce those parts. If the parts are imported, they will require invoices as proof. If discrepancies are found, officials will conduct on-site inspections. But sometimes, upon arrival, they find that the factory is not operational or doesn't even exist. Currently, about 15% of Thai products exported to the U.S. have an origin certificate. The government's strengthened enforcement appears to be having some effect. Chinese logistics companies operating in Thailand have reported that some goods from China have been unable to dock and unload due to stricter customs checks in recent months. In addition, there is growing concern about Chinese companies using Southeast Asian countries to bypass U.S. export controls, such as smuggling NVIDIA's high-end chips used for training artificial intelligence. The CEO of IT distribution company SIS Distribution, based in Bangkok, told the Washington Post that he received an order for more than 500 servers equipped with NVIDIA chips. He expressed concern over the size of the order and refused the deal. He is training his marketing team to become amateur supply chain investigators. He mentioned that he knew Chinese companies were sourcing these chips from other places. He stated, "This is a serious compliance issue for Thailand, as repeated violations could prompt the U.S. to restrict the sale of critical technologies to the country." Thailand is trying to position itself as a data center hub. Some netizens pointed out that many Chinese companies not only use Thailand to launder the origin of their products, but also to bring counterfeit and substandard products to Thailand, which has caused greater dissatisfaction among the local population. Recently, the Thai government has also increased its crackdown on money laundering and loan shark activities by Chinese criminal gangs. On August 9th, the Chonburi police raided a luxury villa located in Pattaya. They arrested 26 Chinese nationals suspected of illegally lending money online to Chinese citizens overseas. Previously, the Chonburi police received a tip-off about suspicious activities at the villa, which was surrounded by fences and equipped with surveillance cameras. The police immediately launched an investigation and arrested 26 Chinese individuals, including 25 men and 1 woman. The authorities seized 2 laptops, 52 mobile phones, 77 financial documents written in Chinese, and over 80,000 Thai baht in cash. Investigation showed that most of the arrested individuals entered Thailand on tourist or student visas and didn't have legal work permits. They were engaged in online lending to Chinese citizens overseas, with an interest rate as high as 60% per month. The case has been handed to Pattaya police, who will charge the suspects with operating an unlicensed lending business and working without a work permit. 2 individuals will also face additional charges for overstaying their visas. Additionally, the crackdown has also affected a Chinese-owned supermarket in Bangkok's Chinatown. On August 7th, Thailand's Ministry of Health, in collaboration with the police, raided the Hung Hung supermarket in Bangkok's Chinatown and seized over 50,000 illegal consumer goods, with a total value exceeding 10 million Thai baht, or approximately $300,000. According to officials from the Ministry of Health and the Food and Drug Administration, the illegal products included food, medicine, cosmetics, traditional Chinese medicine, and medical devices. Most of these items were not registered with Thai authorities and were imported from China. The supermarket had been inspected 3 times before due to issues with product labeling, and this time the violations will lead to legal consequences. All seized products have been confiscated and handed over to the police for further investigation. Interestingly, a Chinese influencer with 6 million followers who was live streaming sales at a shopping mall in Thailand was taken away by police on the spot. According to Thai Headline News, on the morning of June 12th, the Thai Immigration Bureau, in collaboration with the Ministry of Labor and the Ministry of Health, conducted a surprise inspection of a store inside a well-known shopping mall in Bangkok. This operation was based on public reports, claiming that Chinese nationals were using an online platform to live stream the sales of goods that did not meet Thai standards, and they were suspected of working illegally with tourist visas. During the inspection, law enforcement officers found a large number of products with Thai language labels inside the store, and a professional live streaming studio and backdrop were set up for online sales. The investigation revealed that both Thai and Chinese nationals were conducting live streams, with the primary audience being Chinese viewers. The live streams were not accessible to local Thai users. Authorities immediately ordered the live streaming activities to stop and launched an investigation into the involved individuals. Preliminary findings indicated that most of the Chinese nationals had entered Thailand on tourist visas and lacked legal work permits. These individuals have been detained and were taken for further investigation. The Deputy Director of the Immigration Bureau's First Investigation Division explained that the action was initiated after a public report claiming that the Chinese nationals were using Chinese IP addresses to live stream the sale of substandard Thai products, with no access for Thai viewers. They had also invited influencers from China to promote the products, attracting many Chinese consumers. Many people mistakenly believed the products were authentic Thai goods, leading to a surge in orders, with an estimated daily turnover exceeding $900,000. Preliminary checks revealed that some of the products being sold lacked registration numbers or had mismatched registration numbers. Thai authorities will conduct a detailed inspection of the products and may add further charges. Media reports indicate that those involved have been charged with working without authorization, and the store owner has been charged with employing foreign nationals without a permit. As the case gained attention, reports suggested that Thai police are investigating a live streaming team that includes Huang Qin, an influencer with over 6 million followers on Chinese social media. On August 14th, Thai police arrested a 65-year-old Chinese woman at the airport. She was accused of using a Mercedes-Benz as a collateral to secure a loan from a bank in Bangkok, but refused to pay it, causing a loss of around $80,000. After receiving a report, the police discovered that the woman had planned to flee Thailand in August. A joint operation was set up by multiple departments, and she was eventually arrested on the 4th floor of the airport. The case has now been handed over to the Cybercrime Department, and she will face legal proceedings in Thailand. Netizens have speculated that this businesswoman might have been involved in illegal activities or transshipment trade in Thailand, with more and more individuals like her being investigated recently. One netizen, who temporarily resided in Thailand, mentioned that many Chinese friends have returned to China recently. They said that life in Thailand is becoming more difficult, as the Thai government's monitoring and restrictions on Chinese nationals are stricter than before. It is now much harder for Chinese tourists to open bank accounts in Thailand, whereas it used to be relatively easy. The impact of the U.S.-China trade war is starting to be felt by the Thai government, which must choose between the U.S. and China. Changes at the government level are also affecting individuals. The crackdown on illegal operations and labor by Chinese nationals in Thailand have become unprecedented. Anyone caught operating without authorization will be deported and permanently banned from re-entering Thailand. The netizen concluded by saying that China will become increasingly isolated in the world. Chinese nationals, no matter where they go, must follow local laws and regulations and respect the customs of the local culture. Only then can they avoid being associated with the wrongdoings of the Chinese Communist Party.